Wonderful child. Never met a stranger. So if he saw you, the first thing he would say is, hi. And if you engaged him, he would come in for the hug.
Terrell and Simmons' son Tyrell just turned 19 last month. She says everyone knew him for his big smile.
Everybody loved him because he was just a lovable kid, and which I think that caused him his demise.
Simmons says Tyrell was diagnosed with Down syndrome and had the mental capacity of a 7-year-old. She helped him clean up for bed every night, something she did last Thursday. Afterwards, she went back to her room for her own nightly routine.
When I got dressed and came out, I noticed he wasn't in here, but that wasn't a shocker to me because a lot of times he'll go into my older son's room.
About an hour later, she figured it was time for Tyrell to go to bed, but she still couldn't find him.
We all went looking for him, and we couldn't find him, so then I did a missing persons report.
Shortly after midnight, Florida Highway Patrol told her they'd found Tyrell. He'd been struck on I-95 near Dunn Avenue, about 2.5 miles from their apartment at the Element. Simmons says her son had gout and wouldn't have been able to walk that far on his own.
Somebody had to have picked him up and for whatever reason just dropped him off on that highway. And I don't know what that reason is. That's what I'm trying to find out.
She says FHP is interviewing neighbors and looking for surveillance video to see who may have talked with Tyrell that night. Simmons feels for the driver who hit her son because she stayed at the scene until he took his last breath.
I thank her for staying there with him because I wasn't there with him, so I thank her for that. And if I can meet her, I would give her a big hug and just tell her thank you for being there for my son because I couldn't be there for him.
She's hoping someone comes forward with information on how Tyrell got there, not only for her, but for the driver and the trauma she's going through.
It's not her fault. He shouldn't have been there.
On the north side, Zach Wilcox, First Coast News.